Well, it's gonna go on. Today is April 23rd, 2018, and we're talking about what's happening to our grandmother moon today and the efforts that we've been taking to protect her from the imminent destruction that is planned from all the nations involved in the United Nations of an economic assault that is going to ravage our grandmother moon in the plans to colonize, extract her minerals, what they identify as resources, but which is her life force, in the plans to industrialize, militarize, and just completely colonize our grandmother moon the same way that the insanity of colonization has destroyed our Mother Earth here.
All right. And what could people do to help?
Well, we've been making efforts since 2009 to protect our grandmother moon, and we've been basically responding to the plans, the litigations that the United States, NASA has been doing, the European Space Union. So what you can do to help is you can follow our Facebook page, you can follow our website, which is going to be posted. And that you can see, you can update yourself as to all the efforts that we've been making, and you can just quite simply follow the moon teachings that we have been doing. We have had our first moon teaching sharing circle on April 15th, and the second one is going to be on April 29th. And it is going to be from that time where we are going to explain or share with the people as to what our next steps or our endeavors are going to be in protecting our grandmother. Yeah, moonly, I'm sure people aren't aware of that phrase. Moonly means to be in tune or in sync with the natural cycles of our grandmother moon. So you do things, in accordance to those cycles. Take, for instance, all humans at one time used to know you plant in accordance to the cycles of our grandmother moon. You could even select the sex of your child according to the cycles of our grandmother moon. So the moon teachings, the moonly meetings are going to happen on either the full moon or the new moon. It's going to depend on what's going to take place on April 29th and where you can participate. You can see it again on our Facebook page. You can see it on the website. You can participate online. It's an online Zoom session that we do to keep people up to date and to get people up to speed as to what's truly happening pertaining to our grandmother moon. Well, our ultimate goal, of course, to not have any colonization exported to our grandmother moon. And the way that we see to accomplish this is that every person on earth from every nation must push their governments to push the United Nations to declare our grandmother moon to be a World Heritage Site. This will protect our grandmother moon from mineral extraction or from any other destruction, because as a World Heritage Site, there is no country that is part of the UN Charter that can violate that World Heritage Site.
Awesome. So we're going to provide all the contact details for anybody watching, wanting to get involved in this. It is extremely important. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Yes, and we do say, we'll finish off with this, that the plans to develop and export this destruction to our grandmother moon, it's been in place for a long time now. It's actually been happening since the 60s, but in the last couple of years, they've developed the technology and the basically coordinated with universities around the world, coordinated with the stock markets around the world to have everybody funneling their monies and their educations into space development and lunar, mainly lunar development, lunar excavation. So we say that within the next 6 months is going to be, or it is, the most important time in human history, because up until now, all humans have experienced and lived by our grandmother moon and had the balance of the gravitational field and everything else that is the balance between the planets and our grandmother moon. We are going to be leaving a legacy to the next generation of where they will never be able to experience our grandmother moon in a natural way, the way that people have since the beginning of time. So you got 6 months this summer in order for us to accomplish our goal to have the UN declare the moon to be a World Heritage Site and to stop the imminent destruction by the United States, Canada, Britain, France, all other UN countries exporting their insanity of colonization, which the whole world is brought here to Turtle Island and destroyed in just 150 years since the Industrial Revolution. Imagine what it's going to do to our grandmother moon. This must be stopped. We need your help. We don't need your help. You need your help to save our grandmother moon.